And our next story is about hippos, and they are no ordinary hippopotamuses, by the way, because of who owned them. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. This story comes from Colombia. The protagonists are 70 hippos and dead drug lord Pablo Escobar. You see, in the late 1980s, the cocaine baron brought a small number of the African beasts to Colombia. The original hippos were part of a collection of exotic animals that Escobar had. But after his death in the year 1993, the animals were left to roam about freely in a hot, marshy area. Most of the other animals were relocated, but not the hippos, because they were difficult to transport. And since then, their numbers have multiplied. There are now around 150 of them. Environmental authorities were unable to curb their numbers. Authorities said they plan to capture and move nearly half of the hippos in the coming months. And where are they off to? 10 of them would be heading to the Ostok sanctuary in northern Mexico, and 60 would be making their way to India. Colombia has said that it is making progress on the transfer of the 70 hippos to overseas sanctuaries. And how much money would this mission cost? $3.5 million. Let me say that again. This operation will cost around $3.5 million. That is as per the owner of the Ostok sanctuary. And how exactly will this operation be executed? Well, the plan is to lure the animals using bait into pens where they will remain confined before they are put in special crates for the transfer. And now for some quick background details. Colombia had tried a sterilization program to control the numbers, but the plan failed. In fact, the Environment Ministry declared the hippos an invasive species last year, and this paved the way to an eventual cull. But this plan to transfer the hippos to overseas sanctuaries is being seen as a life-saving measure. You see, since the hippos escaped after Escobar's death, the government has repeatedly failed to contain the growing population. They made the Magdalena River Basin their home, with no natural predators to keep them in check. Their population will keep growing. It has been estimated that by the year 2034, the hippos will number 1,400. Studies have warned that the hippos are damaging the ecosystem in the Magdalena, which is the largest river in one of the most biodiverse countries in the world. The adverse impact of hippo waste on oxygen levels in bodies of water, which can reduce water quality and cause mass fish deaths, they now pose an environmental challenge and are concerning the nearby residents. The hippos are also increasingly coming into conflict with the local people, and hippo attacks have become more common in recent years. The idea is to save the lives of the hippos, but also to protect the lives of the people in the region. And this is a story of an unusual legacy, to say the least. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.